Welcome back to the My Manager Career with the Wolves. In this episode, we kick off December. We've got 8 matches in this month, so 4 matches today, and the next episode will round out the month of December, and we head into the January transfer window. So the first match will be against Fulham, then we've got Liverpool, we head over to the Europa League, and then we wrap it all up with a Man United match. However, before we get started on the matches, we of course have kicked off the next round of the scouting reports, and we've got Santos and Gomez coming through from Brazil. With Santos, he's got a potential of 65 to 83 with a play style of 0 to 3, but Hugo Gomez looks like the player of the future, a 4 to 5 play style with a 61 to 82 potential. When we head over to Ghana, we've got 3 potentials. You got Archibald, Afrifa, but Berger, he's 6'6", potential 68 to 94. He's an absolute giant and could be a great addition in that centre-back position. So definitely, hopefully, one that we do pick up and move to the youth academy. Now with Croatia, we're obviously looking at strikers. They've picked up Cam here. It's Hoveth, who is a potential 83 to 94 with a 3 to 5 play style. You got Jelovic. He's also a potential 71 to 94. And then you got Zoric as well. They're all 16 years of age, quality looking players. And of course, I think would be great additions. But it's all up to Matt Hobbs. So we'll head over to him now to discuss our options. So first up, we've got Brazil. So we've got the 2 players that we talked about, Santos and Gomez. And both of them look pretty good with a 65 to 83 potential and a 61 to 82 potential. We'll check if he's happy for both of them to move across the youth academy. But he's only come back and wanted Hugo Gomez, which I do believe he was the best out of the 2. So I'm happy with that decision. We're going to head across now to Ghana's scouting reports. Obviously the 3 there. We've got that big 6'4" centre-back who is Berger. He's a 68 to 94 potential and his weekly wage is 22. The great news is he will be joining the team as well as Afrifa as well. Last but not least, we've got Croatia. We've got Norath, who's the 83 to 94 potential cam. You've got Jelovic, 71 to 94 potential striker. And then lastly, we've got Zoric, who's an 64 to 88 potential right winger. Looking at the decision from Matt Hobbs, we've got Horath and Jelovic coming across to the youth academy, which means we do need to move some players into that senior squad that we've discussed in previous episodes, and that will then free him up for the transfer window and we'll move him on to another club. Now looking at development, we've got Gomez. He's a 61 overall at the moment. We're potentially looking at to better his ball control and dribbling. Ultimately, that is what we need from our cam. He needs to be good with the ball at his feet and also his passing ability. So we'll do that with Dorath. We forgot to do that on the last scouting report, so we have upgraded him as well. We got Norath here. He's the cam that come from Croatia. He's a 60 overall at the moment. And again, it's looking at ball control, dribbling, potentially upgrading his speed. And then we'll work on the shooting and passing in the next stage of his development. Jelovic, the striker, we're looking again, ball control, dribbling, and potential acceleration. So we'll put him on a false 9 at the moment, and then we can turn that into shooting and top-end speed from there. Berger, the guy that I'm looking forward to potentially developing, he's 6'4", he's an absolute giant. His speed is decent, which will work on, obviously, if you go stop in, it works on his acceleration and defender works on his top end speed. So over the course of his development, we'll work across the 2 play styles. Ultimately, he's a +1 in both of them. We'll, of course, want to move into a +2, but we'll go defender first, which is his top speed, and then we'll work on his acceleration down the track. Afrifa, the left back, he's 57 overall at the moment. Wing back is his preferred position, but ultimately we need to work on his defense. It's only a 52 overall at the moment, so we'll upgrade that and see how he goes from there. We're going to jump into the first match of the episode, which is against 10th place Fulham. It is away from home. This man has been electric in the striker position, scoring 4 goals in his last 3 matches. Really cementing potential his spot up front there with Larson when he does return. It's going to be hard to move him. He's been so successful up front, but of course he has been successful in all the positions that we've played him so far in this series. He's played right wing cam, but I think in that striker position he's been absolutely lethal, and it's going to be hard to move him from there. So Kuna could be cementing himself up front, which means when we go to the transfer window, we might need to look at a cam. We do have Machado, we do have Doyle, but potentially do we bring someone else in to partner Glucker with Kuna moving up front? Looking at our lineup in this one, of course, we're going with that 4-2-2-2. It has been very successful this season. Saar between the posts. The back line will be Chilwell, Gomez, Sedilia and Nori. Then we've got Gray and the captain Lamina in the centre defensive mid. Glucker and Machado in the cam. And then Gudez and Kuna up front. We're going to kick off this first match of the episode with Fulham taking the ball down to Smith Rowe. Kuna pushing up here, trying to stay aggressive. Lamina pushing across. Chilwell looking to do the same. Nice cut off there by Lamina. Down to Machado. Long ball down to Kuna. He finds Gudez. Tries to get on the outside. Steps back on the inside. Beautiful pass through to Kuna. Takes a shot. And there you go. That's how you want to start it. 4 minutes in. And as I mentioned, Kuna, phenomenal up front. His 11th goal of the season. But he's not just scored them. He's also got 7 assists. And that is just how dominant he has been this season. Potential runaway player of the season, I think, being that he's just been tremendous. And we do kick it off with the goal early. Now we're 14 minutes in here. Lamina with the ball. Long ball down to Chilwell. He's got Glucker with him. Doesn't use him just yet. Tries to beat the defender. Wasn't successful. Iwobi at the moment with the ball for Fulham. Nice defensive play there by Chilwell. Glucker's got it. Down to Kuna. Steps around the defender. Takes a shot. And there you have it. He's second 19 minutes in. He's just absolutely dangerous with the ball at his feet. And Glucker knows that. Gets him an early ball. Steps around the defender here. Uses his pace. Gets himself in position. And straight past the keeper. 20 minutes in, we've got 2-point advantage. Reed with the ball at the moment. Nice defensive play there by Gudez. Steals it. He's got Kuna. Beats his defender. He's in an opportunity here. But a quick hand by the keeper. And unfortunately doesn't get his hat-trick 22 minutes in. It would have silenced the crowd there if he was able to pull that one off. Sedilia, nice defensive pressure there. Looks to pick up an injury though. Smith Rowe with the ball. And they're going to call time here. It's quite serious. Holding his left knee, I believe. And the ref's going to call the stretcher here. That's unfortunate. 31 minutes in here. Falls on the ball there. And then just grabs his knee straight away. Not good for Fulham. They're going to have to reset. But Lamina with the ball here. 35 minutes in. Gudez tries to step back here. Takes a shot. Blocked though. Nice defensive play there by Fulham. Iwobi. Down to Smith Rowe. Nice defensive play there by Gray. We get the ball back. Glucker with it. Nice little spin there. Beats the defender. Pushes his way through. Takes a shot. Blocked. Oh, Kuna gets his hat-trick. 40 minutes in. 13th of the season. The man just jumps up wherever it's needed. Pounces on that ball. But Glucker with the spin to beat 2 defenders. Puts the afterburners on. Almost scores himself. Keeper saves it, but Kuna was there, ready to go for the second chance. Back heel there, Iwobi with the ball. Lamina sliding across in front of Smith Rowe there. Takes a long shot there before the halftime break. But we're going to go in there with the 3-point advantage. A strong performance. Kuna, Glucker, Machado all playing phenomenally well up front. Looking for a big performance here in the second half. Ball down to Silva. He's looking to potentially chip this in to Kuna. Shot opportunity for his 4th. And he does deliver on that one. 66 minutes in. Silva's only just got on the field for Gudez. And Kuna, again, just an absolute goal-scoring machine. What a goal there. And that is just breaking the hearts of the home fans. Silva delivers a beautiful pass over the top. And Kuna, what can I say, just is where he needs to be for that shot. And it was one-on-one with the keeper. And we get our 4th in this one. 67 minutes in here. Burge with the ball. Silva pushing down. Gray's going to have to slide across here. He gets beat here. Sedilia pushing down. He stays back though. Nice defensive play there by Sedilia. What a pickup he was in August. What a great play he has been for us. Kuna with the ball here. Beautiful pass through. Silva beats the defender. And, you know, Kuna's not just scoring goals. He's also delivering assists. And that's our 5th 73 minutes in. An absolute runaway here against Fulham. Nice play there. Silva gets on the outside of the sliding defender. And it was a great pass there by Kuna. 81 minutes in here. Smith Rowe with the ball. Done switches out in the back line. We've got Bueno coming in for Gomez. Gray sliding across here. Iwobi with it. Steps back. Finds Smith Rowe. Bueno's been beat here. Slides, trips him up. Going to be a penalty. Oh, he's not going to even care about that. Are you kidding me? He's been tripped over, falls down, gets straight back up, and then slices it past the keeper down the short side. Bueno, unfortunately, gets beat for pace there by Smith Rowe. And he just rolls over, jumps back up, and just shoots it straight down the short side. And looking at a card, it's only yellow, and I think it's only yellow because Smith Rowe got up and scored the goal. Anything else, it would have been a red, I believe, on that one. And unfortunately, we don't keep the clean sheet. An absolute solid performance. And again, Bueno is getting his limited opportunities, and he's just really not delivering this season for us. Smith Rowe with it, his first of the season in the Premier League. That's quite surprising for him. He's got the ball here at the moment. Gets on the outside of Chilwell. Looking to bring it back centre field. Beautiful pass down here. Sedilli sliding across, but Sarr gets a save. Corner attempt here by Fulham. Looking to potentially put a second in. But it's going to go straight to Nori here, and he's just going to run it out. Should run out the clock. And that's going to be it there. We do pick up the 3 points here. A good performance, but it was all this man here. Absolutely lights out performance. 7 attempts, 4 goals. He also got the assist as well for Silva. He was involved in everything possible in this match. 58-42 split on possession. And performance-wise, Silva, Kuna was 10 out of 10 performance. I'm surprised none of them got the man of the match performance out of that one. Now, some big news here. Transfer window. Kuna, we got Leverkusen. They must have just watched the Fulham match and went, you know what? We need him. They've offered us 55 million here, but I just don't think that's enough. He's an 84 overall, but he's been absolutely lights out for us this season. Of course, it's not up for us to decide here. We are going to need to go to Matt Hobbs here and let him know it's 55 million. We've lost someone recently for big money, and I hope we don't lose Kuna here because he has been tremendous and a real reason why we're in the position we are this season. So speaking with Matt Hobbs here, obviously the offer is 55 million from Leverkusen. We'd hate to lose Kuna, and it looks like Matt Hobbs does agree. He's been a vital part this season, and he tends to believe that we don't want to lose him unless the money is good. So we're going to potentially counter offer for 70 million, but I'd hate for them to accept the 70 million and then we do lose Kuna here. But we do need to follow the rules here, so we will go back to Leverkusen and move it to a $70 million transfer offer. And then if they do accept that, we'll then have to go back to Matt Hobbs and discuss, do we keep him, do we not? And then potentially we just lose our best player of the season here in January halfway through, which is not an ideal situation. So the offer will be 70 million. Obviously they've offered us 55, and then we'll see what comes back after this match against Liverpool. But as I mentioned, definitely not someone we want to be losing, and we're looking for a big performance from him today against Liverpool, who currently sit in 6th position. They've won 2 of their last 5 matches. Obviously, a very strong squad across the park. They've got Mo Salah, who's been absolutely dangerous every time we verse Liverpool. You got Diaz on the other wing, but the man that has absolutely torn us apart, our former player in Jota up front. Hopefully, again, we can contain those 3 and put in a strong performance across that defensive line. It is in front of the home fans, so we're looking for a big performance here. It'd be a vital 3 points for our push here in the Premier League. And the lineup that we'll be going with has been the lineup that's been quite solid for us, and that is Chilwell, Gomez, Sedilli, Nori, Gray, Lamina the captain, Gluka, Machado, Gudez, and Kuna. Machado has been tremendous since being recalled from Luton Town. That was a great decision. But looking at Liverpool, they got a 4-2-1-3. Alisson between the posts. You got Alexander-Arnold on one left wing. Endo's going to be the captain. De Jong next to him as well. And then those front 3 that we talked about, Salah, Jota, and I think it was Gakpo who's getting the starting position. It's not Diaz in this one, so that's a big call. Off memory, I don't think he's moved on to another club in the transfer window, but he could have picked up an injury. That could have been a possibility. Gray sliding across here, though. We get into this game. Gakpo with the ball. Nice defensive play there by Chilwell, but De Jong just comes in so aggressive 4 minutes in. Hopefully it's not a red card here. Would hate to kind of dampen this match very early on, and it's only yellow here for Frankie De Jong. So it's a little bit testy at the moment. There's a little bit of motion so far in this match. De Jong coming in aggressively there on Chilwell. Machado here, down to Nori. Obviously Jota, that familiar face with 21 minutes in here. It's been a defensive struggle at the moment. Nori comes up with the ball here after losing it. Chilwell down to Gray. Trying to find someone. He's going to pass it out here to Machado. He's got Nori running a nice line down the left-hand side. Steps back here. Tries to cross it in. Unable to do so. Alexander-Arnold. Dangerous with the ball. Long pass down to Salah. Sedilia once again coming up aggressive. And nice play there by him. Machado's been tripped up there. And again, we're talking about the passion in this one. It has been a chippy match. And this looks to be another yellow card here. And this one is for the captain, Endo. Machado looks to get up. No injury, which is good to see. And again, two-legged slide in there. It's getting a little bit chippy. Lamina down to Glucker. Chilwell running a nice line there. Beats the defender. Looking to bring it in. Centre field. Can't push past. He's going to find Glucker though. He'll look to swing it in here for Machado. Sorry, for Kuna. And unfortunately, Liverpool once again gets in front of that one. It's just been an absolute defensive battle at the moment. Both teams pushing down the field. Very limited opportunities on goal. Gray here, long ball down to Kuna, down the left-hand side. He's got Gudez inside the box. He's going to look to swing it in here for Glucker, but Allison, too smart, gets up there and secures that one. And we're going to go into the halftime break, all tied up, 0-0. Looking for another big defensive display here in the second half, but a little bit more in attack. And Glucker's got the ball here at the moment, 49 minutes in. Gudez tried to beat the defender, unable to do so. And the ball's now taken down the left-hand side. Gakpo with it at the moment. Puts on the afterburners. Chilwell trying to get back. Gomez sliding across here as well. Chilwell trying to stay up. Not getting in front of it at the moment. But Lamina comes up strong defensively. But Gakpo does the same. Gomez pushing across. Lamina. Nice cut off there by Gomez. Oh, that's dangerous passing it across the body there. Straight to Mo Salah. But defensively we're able to cut it off. And Kuna's now with the ball, looking to pass it through to Gudez. Steps around the defender, shot opportunity, but blocked there. 70 minutes in here, it's been defence all over the park at the moment. Machado with the ball. Lamina down to Gray here, looking to take centre field, shot blocked. Glucker with it at the moment, steps back, takes it centre field here, shot blocked once again. And Liverpool hold us off again with Jota with the ball. Long pass here. Gakpo tries to get it across there to Salah, but cut off there by Sedilia. That was a beautiful play there by him. And Bueno with the ball at the moment. It's come on for Nori. Machado slows it down. Finds Bueno. Down to Kuna. Gray's running a nice line here. Beats the defender. Gray takes a shot. Yes, there we go. Straight past Allison. 81 minutes in. He's first of the season. He's been great as a centre defensive mid this season, being a little bit more of a distributor in that back line, but now hitting a beautiful line here, and Kuna delivers a great pass, pushes off Alexander-Arnold. He's got the strength to do so, just says get out of my way, chips it past Allison, can't get a hand to it, and we get the first here against Liverpool. 81 minutes in, a big goal here, but we've only got 9 minutes now to hold out Liverpool. 89th minute, we're looking at extra time, pass into Salah, but cut off once again by Sedilia. Oh, wanted a better clearance there by Sarr, unable to do so. Back to Salah, he finds Gakpo, but the whistle has been blown. He is offside there. That is a real lifesaver for this one. And it looks to be he was just unable to get the line right when he ran onto it. And Lamina's with the ball here. He's just going to clear it out. And we do pick up the victory. A vital 3 points here. Obviously, Liverpool's in that battle for the top 6 at the moment. And we're able to pull away 3 points from them. So a good, strong performance defensively, but also great play there by Archie Gray, running a more attacking line from that centre defensive mid position. He is our man of the match with a 9.8. Gomez was our second best player with an 8.5. Now, the big news is Leverkusen has agreed to the 70 million. So we're back in Matt Hobbs' office and we're now discussing the possibility of Kuna leaving. But the great news is he does agree with us to reject. We've pushed our claim that he is too vital to this squad to lose, even for 70 million. So he is willing to reject the offer and us to play out this season. And of course, if a big offer comes in the next window, we might not be able to keep him. So that's great news for us. We are going to reject it. And obviously, we've got Berlin and Tate that have also had some offers come through. They are the Youth Academy players that we talked about with the inclusion of the new guys. These are the ones that we've now sent to go for transfer in the window. But great news, we are going to reject this $70 million. We could have potentially done quite a bit with that money, but I think Kuna is just too good of a player to give up at this point in time. Jumping into the third match here, we are across in the Europa League, and that is going to be a big, vital 3 points for us. We've had a great run in the last couple of matches. Obviously, Kuna's form in this competition's been phenomenal. He has already scored 6 goals in his limited games, so we're looking for another big performance from him. Fresh off a little bit of a transfer scare. Now, in this one, we are going to rest a couple of players. So we've got Gomez in the back line, who's going to go to the bench with Woe coming into the starting lineup. And then we're also going to give Machado a bit of a break, and that's going to bring in Tommy Doyle into that cam position. So the lineup will be Nori. You got Sedilia, we got Woe, and then Chilwell, and then the back line is going to be Gray, Lamina, but then it will be Doyle, Glucker, Gudez, and Kuna up front. So still a very strong squad. Obviously, this man there in tremendous form, but we're giving Tommy Doyle the opportunity, and hopefully in this one he can continue the momentum that Machado's really been building and potentially come a bit of a dynamic duo where they'll both kind of share the position for the time being. Doyle with the ball here at the moment. We start this match off 1 minute in. He slowly takes the ball down. He's going to find Nori, who's going to settle it here. Oh, little chip over the top, back to Doyle. And he sinks it into the right-hand corner for his first of the season. What a start to this match. Him getting involved straight away with a nice kind of taking the ball down centre field. Slowly finds Nori. And then he wraps around to the right-hand side. Gets himself in position for the little chip over the top. And he runs a beautiful line here. Stays on side. And hits it with a volley down the right side. Beats the keeper. He's only played 2 matches this season, Doyle, in the Europa League, and he scores his first for the season. Nice defensive play there by Sedilia. He does push up aggressively there. It's a little bit too dangerous, but Lamina picks it up. He does get his legs taken out there. 9 minutes in. Starting to get a bit chippy out there on the field at the moment. The ref reaches for his pocket, and a yellow card early on, 9 minutes in, so he needs to be mindful. He doesn't want to get a second. Cleared here at the moment. Sedilia underneath it. Nice play. Down to Gray. He's going to find Doyle. Out here to Nori. Nice run here by Nori. Gets on the left-hand side. Looking across it in the box here. He's got Gudez running a nice line here. Oh, the header is wayward. It really needed to be angled towards the goals. He tries to tap it onto Kuna, it looks like. That was a great opportunity there for Gudez. Doyle finds Nori once again. Slows it down, looks to put it in the box. Chip over the top here to Kuna, but unfortunately the keeper comes out and saves that one. It was a real chance there for Gudez. Just wasn't the right angle off the header. And 35 minutes in, we're still only up by 1. Lamina looking to push down aggressively. Woe gets beat here. Does get a foot in there though. Chilwell picks up the scraps. And he's going to clear it across to Nori, who's been quite involved here in the first half. Down to Doyle. Oh, he's looked to be picking up an injury there. Hopefully it's not too serious. Nori's been beaten here. Woe sliding across, and unfortunately we're too busy worrying about Doyle down the field, and the back line unable to recover. Woe sliding across. Sedilia and Nori not communicating here. Nori's been beat. Sedilia's unfortunately too far forward, and Woe just unable to get across there. And unfortunately before the halftime break here, we've tied it all up. But the big news there is Doyle is off. He's picked up a substantial injury, so Machado's going to come on here, and hopefully it's not a season ender. But it's never good when they send him directly to the bench for a substitution. So we will see at the end of the match what type of injury he has picked up. But going into the halftime, we are all tied up here, 1-1. Hopefully looking for a big performance here in the second half. We're 55 minutes in here. Woe sliding across here. Nice defensive play there by him. Pushes down to Gluka. He's got Gudez running the line, but he finds Kuna instead. And the pass, unfortunately, was too delayed. Kuna already ran the line, and unfortunately their timing just needs to get a bit better there by Gluka. And he's going to slide across here, trying to get up there defensively. Does get up there well. Oh, his timing's right here. Gets a beautiful pass through to Gudez. Shot opportunity, and we secure the second. What a play there from Gluka. Defense turned into attack, and a beautiful pass down to Gudez. Have a look at that one. Runs straight onto it. Defender sliding across. Not quick enough, and he hits it across to the left-hand side. We're up by 1. Kuna pushing down here, trying to stay aggressive. Gets in front of it, does steal it. He's going to find Machado. No, he doesn't. Steps back inside, finds Gray instead. He's got Gudez here, steps around the defender. Oh, he's looking to get on the outside here. Does well, settles himself. Oh, he picks up 2 quick-fire goals. And we get a 2-point buffer here late in the second half. Gudez gets his 5th of the season. Of course, he needs to have 2 goal involvements, either assist or goals, by the transfer window to renew his contract. And he has come back from injury, all firing next to Kuna up front and scoring 2 big goals here in this one. Lemina with the ball, 70 minutes in here. Gray looking to clear it down to Machado. He's got potential Gluka on the outside. That's a great pass there by Machado. Down to Gluka. Looks to step back here. Centre field. Pushes across the line. Shot opportunity, but he pushes it left. Machado and Gluka really starting to combine well there, centre field. And it's looking to potentially be our combination with Doyle out for potential extended time, which is a second big injury for him across the 2 seasons, if that's the case. We did pick up the victory here, so it is 3 points, a vital 3 points here in the Europa League, and it was on the back of Gudez 2 goals in quick succession. Obviously, after a big injury, you never want to see it, but we came out in the second half and really delivered with 2 big goals. 56-44 split, and our man of the match was Gudez with a 9.9, with Doyle, our second best player on the field. Now, looking at Doyle's injury, unfortunately, he will be out for 7 months, so that is a season ender. It is an ACL injury, so it's going to be a hard one for him to recover from, which means Machado is our main man in the cam position. To wrap up this episode, we've got a big match here against Man United. They're currently sitting in 3rd position. This man here has scored 4 goals in his last 3 matches. And of course, the man next to him, Gudez, scored 2 vital goals in his last match in the Europa League. It is in front of the home fans here, so looking for a big performance to wrap this one up. And again, crucial points here for us for our push to stay in the top 6. Obviously, it's the big one, the big expectations from Jeff Shee is a top 6 position, which means we get those additional funds next season in the transfer window for our continue to push up into Champions League, potentially pick up those trophies along with the Premier League one. Looking with the changes to this lineup, Gomez will return back into the starting lineup, with Woe moving to the bench. Manchester United will be going with a 4-2-3-1. Onana, the man that's been phenomenal between the posts this season, will remain in the 24 jersey. You got Fernandes, you got Garnacho, and then Anthony on the wing, and then up front will be Xerxes. So how tough the competition is in the Premier League. You have Man United, who was on top of the ladder only a couple of weeks ago. They've won 3 of their last 5 matches, but they've fell to the 3rd position, and that just shows how tough it is at the moment at the top of the ladder. We, of course, are sitting up right up there at the moment in 5th position, I believe it is. And obviously, we want to remain there and stay in that top 6. We're 20 minutes in here. It's been a battle defensively at the moment. Garnacho with the ball. Gomez comes up, pushes down. Lemina picks up the scrap there, but he's too loose with the ball. Xerxes finds Fernandes there. Shot opportunity off the post. You're kidding me. That was a big shot there from Fernandes. And Sedilia's going to find Nori here, but that was a Beautiful shot there. Unfortunately, just coming off the post. Gray comes up there defensively. Long ball down to Goodez. Spins, tries to get around. Shot opportunity, but blocked there by the defence. And that just sums up the first half there. It's been defence both sides of the field. And we go into the halftime break all tied up here against Man United. A real top of the ladder battle at the moment. And we're 46 minutes in here. Chilwell is trying to slide across here on Garnacho. He does get beat by pace, but he does recover here. Unfortunately, Garnacho is quite agile. Fernandes through to Anthony. Shot opportunity, but Sarr with the save. Nori looking to clear it out here. Xerxes on his back at the moment. And he comes up strong there defensively, Xerxes. But Gomez does cover on that cross. Lamina pushing down here. Sedilia getting underneath it. Through to Nori. 68 minutes in here. Down to Machado. He finds Gray. Tries to push down here. Gluka. He's got Chilwell out wide. Nice play here. Chilwell settles it. Brings it back. Finds Gluka. Uses the afterburners. Gets on the inside. He's close to the line. Oh, what a shot there from Gluka. Beautiful curl into the top pocket. Chilwell and Gluka combining on that right-hand side. The afterburners to break his way down the sideline here. And then just what a shot there. Onana couldn't even get a hand on it. Off the angle, short side, top corner. A beautiful shot there from Gluka. And we go up by one here, 73 minutes in to this match. Fernandes got the ball here. Lamina's going to have to slide across. Chilwell, Garnacho. Lamina misses on that one. Trips up Gray as well along the way. Chilwell pushes down. Sedilia misses. Gomez trips over Fernandes. That's going to be a red for sure. And it's just outside the box. It was pretty much the only thing he could do there. Sedilia, Chilwell, Lamina all falling over with Fernandes running straight through the middle. And Gomez, he's been beaten for pace there. Just takes the legs out. And unfortunately, we're a man down with 12 minutes left. We will do a switch out here. Machado going off. Woe's going to come into the back line. And we're going to try and hold on to this 1 point advantage. But we all know who's taken this free kick here. And he's put absolutely dimes on in real life from this position. And he hits it over the top bar. We luckily get away from that. And it could have been a masterstroke here from Gomez, tripping him up and keeping this 1 point advantage. 84 minutes in here, into the box. Xerxes with the header, but unfortunately over the top bar. Man United getting a little bit frustrated on the sideline there. We're in extra time here at the moment. Bueno trying to slide down. Lamina getting in front. Sedilia, Xerxes. Woe sliding across here. Gets in front of Fernandes. Gray's got the ball. He just needs to clear it. He doesn't. But we hold on there. We do pick up the 3 points here. And it was a big defensive battle there. Only the 1 goal scored. And that was from Gluka with that tremendous goal down the short side. Looking at the match stats, it was a 51-49 split. And performance-wise, Gluka was our man of the match with an 8.5. With Sarr a second best. Looking at the battle between Liverpool and Arsenal, they both walk away with 1 point in that battle. But that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to wrap up with a bit of an update and where we're sitting currently in the competition. But just want to say, once again, appreciate all the support across the series so far. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you do hit that like button. And for those that are new around here and want to enjoy this series, make sure you do hit subscribe. And at the end of this video will be the playlist for any of the episodes that you might have missed. We've got 4 matches coming up in the next episode to round out December. We've got the Carabao Cup quarterfinal against Aston Villa. Then we head across to Arsenal, Everton, and then we wrap it all up with my arch nemesis, West Ham. And then, of course, the January window where we potentially let those players go that we talked about in the last episode and then look to potentially bring in a couple of key positions. Looking at the ladder, Aston Villa currently sit on top with us in 3rd position and Man United have slipped to 6th position after that loss against us. Relegation, you got Bournemouth, Brighton and Burnley at the moment. But that's going to be it. Once again, appreciate all the support. Middle of the screen will be the playlist and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.